Hi, my name is Ryan Cunningham.
And I'm IK.
And we are doing the Photosynthesis Lab for Loyola APES. The purpose of this lab is to measure the change in dissolved oxygen when a plant is in water.
So our setup now, we have a MacBook hooked up to a GLX, hooked up to a dissolved water sensor. And right now we're actually running a test for 15 minutes with the plant and the light on. Before we did a test for 5 minutes with no plant inside and no light on as the control.
Hi, my name's Matos and Packers.
My name is Jason Cruz.
And I'm Chris DeRoca.
Okay, so photosynthesis is a way that plants create energy. They are producers of the earth, and that's how they basically regulate the earth in a way. And so there's three factors. There's three factors that are needed in order for photosynthesis to happen, and that's carbon dioxide, sunlight, and water. And these three reactants produce glucose and oxygen. So, and it takes place in two reactions, light and dark, or the Calvin cycle, and that's photosynthesis.
Okay, so it's been 5 minutes of recording already, and basically we put in a sprig of Eulodia, which is an aquatic plant, and this is the stopper with a magnetic reader that goes into the GLX, which then transmits the data to the computer. So right now, there is 5.2 milligrams per liter of oxygen. The light here is to help the photosynthesis process. Go. Forward.
Okay, so right here is our control. The red line is our control, and it stayed constant as a control should. But for some reason, photosynthesis went down over time. So we're gonna ask why. What happened?
Well, what we think happened is since we put the plant in an enclosed environment without any excess air, we think that there wasn't enough carbon dioxide to complete the photosynthesis reaction. As a result, the dissolved oxygen levels did not go up; they actually went down.
Yeah, because we need three elements for photosynthesis, which is sunlight, carbon dioxide, and water. Okay, good stuff.
However, what we did find out was that the oxygen level actually went lower than our initial run, which did not include the plant.
Another way we could do this lab is to actually remove the stopper and not fill it up all the way to the top, so a constant flow of carbon dioxide can get in, yeah, and what we could also do is take this outside into sunlight to see if photosynthesis will react better or faster. So basically we need all three components, which are carbon dioxide, water, and sunlight to have sustainable life on Earth. Photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis, from the Greek photo, light, and synthesis, putting together, is a process that converts carbon dioxide into organic compounds, especially sugars, using the energy from sunlight. Photosynthesis occurs in plants, algae, and many species of bacteria, but not in archaea. Photosynthetic organisms called photoautotrophs, since they can create their own food. In plants, algae, and cyanobacteria, photosynthesis uses carbon dioxide and water, releasing oxygen as a waste product. Photosynthesis is vital for all aerobic life on Earth. Thank you.
Our initial prediction was that photosynthesis would occur, thus increasing the oxygen level in the bowl.
As you can see, the first run of without the plant had around 5.2 oxygen level, and right here, when we put the plant in originally, it spiked because we think that the plant carried oxygen into the container, and it sort of leveled off over time, and actually getting lower. The blue is the second run, and getting lower than the original red run, despite our initial prediction, which said that the red would be much lower than the blue, and the blue would be higher because the plant would produce oxygen because of photosynthesis.
Instead, we would recommend a fluorescent light bulb to provide both the red and blue rays that are needed for the plant to undergo photosynthesis.